Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how you can design a pretty footer for a website looking like this. Also you can see here there is a beautiful hovering effect. So here also there is a beautiful transformation effect. So I'm going to show you how you can create something like this, so how you can design up to here. So guys, before proceeding, consider subscribing to this channel if you are not yet my subscriber. If you like this video, give me likes guys, and if you have a comment you can put it in the comment section down below. So let's get started. Okay, on my desktop here I have this folder, and inside this folder I have the images folder. These are images I'm going to apply to prepare such a footer for a website. So and these are my HTML and the CSS files. So and I have already opened this in my code editor, which is Visual Studio Code. So this lines of code is a the link between the two files. This is the link between the HTML file and the CSS file, and I've already declared the general HTML file. So also the general CSS file to be used to the whole work I'm going to do is this one. So now let's get started with our HTML code. So I'm going to have the outer container, so let me give it a container class. And inside this container, I'm going to put another div, so let me call it footer. And then inside this footer, I'm going to have the three different divs. So let me call the first one. Let me call it one. And inside this one div, I'm going to have h2. So say, let's say, download our apps. For more access, and I'm going to add the two images below this h2. So the img tag here, and then the path will be images. This one will be Play Store. Let me delete this. Then let me copy it and then duplicate it. This one will be App Store. This one will be App Store. Okay, and I'm going to add the second div inside the same footer class. So the second div I'm going to, let me call it center. And inside this center class, I'm going to add also h2. So I'm going to add the header 2 here, and I'm going to say, is it okay? Now I'm going to add this another div inside this. So let me add another div here. Let me call it social links. Social links. Okay, and then inside this social link, I'm going to add the images, and I'm going to have also two paragraphs. So let me call it the first one. I'm going to have the top class, and I'm going to add three images here. So let me paste this and duplicate two more times. Okay, this one will be Facebook, and this one, say it is Instagram. Then come back here, say it is WhatsApp. So I'm going to copy this div and then paste it here. So I'm going to change this to down. So this will be down class, and I'm going to change the images. So here from Facebook will be, so it is 15, and then this one it is and I'm going to finish with this one. This will be Twitter. Okay, now as you can see, this center div, this one. Now I'm going to add the final div, and I'm going to put the payments link. Let me call it the pay. And inside this div, I'm going to have also h2. Then let me say make, make payment. Okay, and I'm going to add an image here. So oh, let me do this too. And the image pass here will be, say it is payment. Okay, now now my HTML code is all over done. So let me put here to make the clear lookup of the code. So as you can see here, I have the outer container, also have this footer class inside the outer container, and inside this footer class I'm put the 3 divs. So this one is the first div, this is the second div which close to here, and this is the third div. So now I'm going to save these changes, and let's come here, and let's come this one and open to our browser. You can see this is before any styling, so we need to start styling this up. So let's come back to our CSS file now. Okay, now I'm going to start targeting the container class. So container, I'm going to give it a width, which is 100%. I'm going to give it a height, which is 100 VH full screen, and I'm going to set the position. So position will be relative, and I'm going to set the background. So our background here will be this one. Okay, now I'm going to target the footer class. So footer, and for footer class, I'm going also to give it a width, which is 100%. As well, I'm going to position it absolute. So the position for this will be absolute, and I'm going to set then our left will be 0, as well the bottom will be 0. So our bottom also will be 0, because I want to make it appear at the bottom here. That's why I've declared such the left 0 and the bottom 0. That's why you see this one, it is at the top, at the bottom here 0, and the left 0. So okay, let me proceed, and I'm going to set the display here. Let's say display will be grid, and the grid template column, our grid template columns here will be, because we need to have the 3 columns, so I'm going to say put 3 columns of the same dimension 1 fr, and I'm going to set the gap. So let me get a gap which is 30 pixels, and then now I'm going to set the background to the footer. So our background for footer, so our background color here will be, let's say it is crimson. No, background color will be crimson, and I'm going to set the padding. So our padding here will be 30 pixels, and as well I'm going to give it to give the text color. So all of the text inside this div should be white. Okay, if I send these changes, then come here and I refresh the page, you can see it is not good. It is not look good. So before, these images are not yet styled. So let's come back here, and then now I'm going to target the h2 inside this footer. So to do that, I'm going to Now it is footer, then header 2. And what I'm going to say, I'm going to set the font size. So the font size here will be 13 pixels. And also I'm going to align the text center. So text align will be center as well. I'm going to give the margin from bottom. So our margin bottom for this one will be 17 pixels. So now I'm going to add something after this h2. So let me say now footer, then h2, and I'm going to add after h2 I'm going to add some content. So let me say content here will be empty, and I'm going to let's give it a width of 100%, and let's give it a height. So it will be, let's say it is 4 pixels, and I'm going to give it a background. The background here will be this one as well. I'm going to set the display to block. So display will be block. Okay, after finishing this, I'm going to start targeting the class inside this footer. So now I'm going to target this one class. So let's come here and say now will be this one, and for the this I'm going to set the display flex. So the display here will be flex, and I'm going to align items center as well. I'm going to justify content will be now center. So what I'm going to do, because this one will going to align the, because as you can see here, a Play Store and App Store. If we leave like this, it is horizontal aligned, but we want to appear in a vertical manner. So to do that, I'm going to add the line of code. So which is to change the flex direction. Now it will be column instead of horizontal, instead of a row. Now it will be column, and I'm going to give it the box shadow. So the box shadow for this the shadow for this will be, it is at 3 pixels, also 5 pixels, and the 3 pixels, and its color will be black. Okay, now let me target the images. All images inside this class will be, let me give the width, will be 150 pixels, and then now I'm going to add the styling to this class. So to target the center class, let's say center. Okay, for this center class, I'm going to give it the box shadow. So let me copy this and I come and paste here. So I'm going to target the center images. So here will be center, then all images inside the center will be of this dimension. I'm going to give the width, so that will be 60 pixels, as well height will be 60 pixels. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to target these social links here. Okay, save these changes. Now if I come here and I refresh the page, because they do not save this file, let's come here and I refresh the page. Okay, now you can see how it looked like. So we have to proceed with our styling. This is our box shadow we added, and this is the after h2. This is what after h2 we declare there. So let's come back here, and now I'm going to target the social link. So the social link here, this class inside the center class. So for that, let me say it is center then dot social link, and for this we're going to set the display text. So I'm going also to copy this lines of code and just come and duplicate it, because as you can see here, I have two divs, but these divs will be horizontal aligned because I want them to be vertical aligned. So that's why I declare flex, but I change the flex direction, but it also will be center aligned vertically. So this will be this lines of code will align everything at the center, but this will change the flex direction from the low one to column. So now I'm going to target this class, pay class. So to do that, I'm going to give this center class, and I'm going to target the pay class now. So for pay class, what I'm going to declare is that I'm going to copy this lines of code also, because they're also applicable to all of the three divs. And let me add the box shadow here, this one. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to target the image. So will be pay, then img. I'm going to give it a width. So the width here will be, it is 200 pixels. Okay, now let me save these changes. Okay, if I come back here to the web browser and I refresh, you can see now it's not somehow good, but we need to add some more styling. So come back here, and this one below this line of code, I'm going to add the border top right radius. So our border top right radius will be 120 pixels. And as well, let me refresh the page. You can see this, but I want also to add this outer div. So to do that, let me copy this and come here to our footer class. So let's find our footer class. So where's the footer class? Where's the footer class? This one. Let me paste it and save these changes. Now refresh the page. Now we can see this is how it looks like, but we need to add some hover effect in this, and also transformation in this. So to do that, I'm going to add the first hover effect to this one. Come back here, and I'm going to say 1, because I'm going to add for the image, so it'll be 1, then img tag, then hover. Okay, when mouse is hovering these images, then I'm going to transform. Then I'm going to translate x, which is now will be, let's say, transform 70 pixels. And as well, I'm going to add also add this center class, because as you can see, this social media links are the center class. So now let me target the center class here. Okay, I'm going to add the over effect at the center images. So let me say it is center now. Then all img inside the center class, when the mouse is hovering, so when the mouse is hover over this class, what to do, also transform here, also transform and translate. But in this, we are going to translate in y direction, so it will be vertical, so 4 pixels now. Okay, let me save these changes. if I come back here to my web browser and I refresh the page, okay, if I come here, you can see a beautiful hover effect here in X direction, but also in Y direction. So guys, this is all about this video. Consider subscribing. All you need to do, smash the like button there. Okay, let me meet another time, guys.